Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. These are the drum patterns every producer should know in 2024. If you don't know me, I'm Game from BusyWorksBeats.com. We trained over 1 million producers around the world, so I'm going to work with Drake, Kanye West, Post Malone, Ariana Grande, French Montana, Young Thug, Lil Baby, Polo G, Trippie Redd, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and a long list of other folks. Okay, so firstly, we're going to start with West Coast. We're going to be at 93 BPM. Keep in mind, a lot of these rhythms are based on the tempo, not the actual pattern. This pattern is called tresillo. So it's tresillo, 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 like that. It's not triplets. Triplets is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or triplets is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Tresillo is tresillo, tresillo, tresillo. Okay, it's more of a bounce. So let me turn this down a little bit. Okay, so here's a West Coast sound. So if you turn the metronome on, tresillo, that's what it is. Tresillo. So tresillo, you guys will see how ubiquitous it is throughout hip hop and modern genres. Tresillo. Okay, so we're at 93 BPM. Next pattern here is reggaeton. Let's pull this up to 100 BPM here. This is tresillo. Just repeat it. Tresillo, 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 tre. Let's turn the. It's the same pattern. It's just different sounds, different BPM. Very easy. So the only thing you really need to remember is tresillo. And tresillo can move around. It doesn't always have to be doom, 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 back to back. It could be spread out. It could be moved around. Okay, so here's Afrobeat, for example. They also use it. So the sounds are different. So it looks like something else is happening, but it's really tresillo. So turn the metronome on. Tresillo. It's all tresillo. Let's move to the next pattern here. We have trap. So this, I moved the tresillo around so it wouldn't be the same thing. But basically at the end, it goes boom, boom, boom at the very end. And also we're going to be at like 140. This is double time. So really the snare is going to go on the 3 count. Turn the metronome on. And every time the metronome hits, you're going to count. So it's 1. I was too slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, snare, 4, 5, 6, snare, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's where the snare goes. Now, if you guys are going for more Playboy Cardi, like the more modern bounce, it's not going to always be 3 and 7. It might be 3 and the 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, well, it was off beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, we've even seen 4.5 and 7, just weird combos, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. Okay, so I've also seen 3 and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So shout out to drill, because without drill, trap may have never changed up that 3 and 7 count. So that those snare change ups came from drill. So again, tresillo, let's listen to the 808. Tresillo, like that. Tresillo. Now for the hi-hats, most of the time, you're just going to right-click, fill each 2 steps. It doesn't get very complicated with the hi-hats. Basically, the reason it bounces is because of what's called syncopation. If you guys don't know what syncopation is, it's basically when you have something on the and. So it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's what creates the bounce. I think those are all the patterns. Oh, drill, duh. Let's go to 144 BPM. And this is drill. So it's tresillo, tresillo. It's just at a fast BPM. It's the same pattern. Tresillo, 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 tresillo. So I'm showing you guys, like, you guys can do this at home. I don't think I missed anything. So let's create from scratch. Let's say you didn't know anything about anything. I have a go-to drum kit, which you guys can get completely for free. Just go to busyworksbeats.com/FL Studio. Let's load up all these sounds. Here's a shortcut. If you guys open up your browser, click on a sound, hit shift, and I believe you can left click to highlight them all, and then right click, open a new channel. That way you don't have to like go one by one. Let's highlight all these sounds. So these are more so trap. These are the hardest drums I have. I've went through 800 gigabytes of sounds, and I found 8 of my favorite sounds here. So let me show you how quick you guys can use tresillo for different vibes. Let's keep the tempo around. Let's do 140, the default tempo. And let's say I'm just starting with a blank canvas. Okay, so first thing I usually do is I click over here. We're going to right click, fill each 2 steps with the hi-hat. this is like a metronome. Okay. And then I add my 808 or my kick in this case, and we're gonna do tresillo. So it's tresillo, tres. So okay, 1, 2, 3, tresillo. Okay, so then it repeats. So over here is this extra. Let's add the snare. Okay, so the snare is gonna go in the 1. Why does it keep ending? Oh, there's some hi-hats, some ghost hi-hats over here. That's why. All right, so FL Studio has some new features, which I will show you guys. Okay, so let's turn the snare 1, 2, snare 4, 5, 6, snare 8, 1, 2, snare 4, 5, 6, snare. Okay, so now let's add like a bounce to this. In the new FL Studio 2024, you guys can click on the graph editor, go to note repeat, and highlight your hi-hats, and you could do quick little glitches. So it's like, let's do it like on the 3. Any kind of syncopated note. So now we have that unique bounce. Also, for more bounce, go to your hi-hats. Try using the wrench tool to add time shift. I'll exaggerate to show you guys what it sounds like. What we're doing is delaying the hi-hat. Even that has a bounce. And don't be afraid to delay your 808s as well, your kicks. Now we really have a bounce because of all those time differences. Okay, so that's a rhythm right there. Another thing that I'm gonna show you guys today is more of a boom bap technique, but we have to do it. Let's go to like 84 BPM. I didn't show you guys the boom bap rhythm. Boom bap is kind of like, I don't know if people are still using it, but you could turn up the swing parameter, and let's just use like a harder kick. So the thing about boom bap is the back-to-back kicks. So it goes boom, boom, like that. So the kicks need to be back-to-back, and then we're gonna use what's called the swing parameter up here in the top right of the channel rack. Do I have even a snare that matches boom bap? Let me see. Let's just use this one, even though it's not a boom bap snare at all. Boom. So it goes boom like that. You can also go to your graph editor, go to velocity, click on your kicks, and you could turn down the velocity to make it like a ghost kick. So it's like boom, and the next kick's like boom. Now again, this is not the greatest kick for this more acoustic sound. You guys want to look up drum breaks on Reddit. Just type in drum breaks Reddit. Okay, so the thing I want to show you though is the hi-hat. So let's right click, fill each 2 steps. Something I've been messing with is the shift. So if you go to the graph editor, go to the shift tab this time, not the note repeat, but the shift. So here we're going to delay every other hi-hat, and this is going to create a really unique groove. So let's like delay it just a little bit. We don't want to go too crazy with the delay. So it goes like instead of like everything perfectly the same, it goes like it's like a gap. It's bouncy. Let me make this like super obvious. And that's how you get that West Coast type swing, that East Coast swing. Now I'm going to pull this back a little bit. On top of the time shift that we already had. Another thing people don't do with their rhythms is delay the snare. So for older school boom bap, try delaying that snare, especially for R&B. And now we have some crazy swing patterns. So try that for your bounce beats. I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to shout out you guys. To get this drum kit for free, go to busyworksbeats.com/FL Studio. If you're new here, subscribe, like this video, share with a friend, and let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments. Peace.